Blake Snell gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Off the afternoon for
Digging in now, Jordy Mercer. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Popped him up. Adames is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. I love watching him hit. He has a knack for getting on base. In fact, he's in the top 5 in that category in the American League. So expect to see him work some deep counts and hit the ball hard when he gets a pitch that he can handle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's no way.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Home run number 62 on the year as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Meadows moving back at the track, the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 58 on the year. And the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Digging in, Cam Gibson. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stewart is under this one. And that will retire the side. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's one of the top strikeout pitchers in the league. Over 225 strikeouts so far on this season alone. And when he's on, you're going to see lots of swings and misses. Quality stuff, and he knows how to strike people out.
Count even now at 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Got him to go down swinging there. Kevin Kiermaier is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Jose Martinez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So striding forward now, Jeimer Candelario. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Hard on the ground towards short. Adames picks it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Austin Romine. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's a .375 hitter. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now batting, Nico Goodrum. He went deep in the contest last night. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he'll get in there safely. So perhaps some new life in the inning here with a 2-out double in the second. And you see there, he's currently in second place on the Tigers in that category. Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Digging in, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1.
Inside.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping up now, Brandon Lau. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames. Fouled off. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Willie Adames goes down for the second out in the bottom half. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. Reyes is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Smoke toward third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. The relay, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Weak off for second. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Cam Gibson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stewart will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this Standing in, Mike Zunino. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat, and he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. They can't chip into that. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Scorched to third. Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
The right fielder, Austin.
One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Take a step back right here after 3
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And now is Yasiel Puig. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away. Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Play ball. Ball 4, take the pitch.
Ready once again, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit in the air to left. Stewart is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And the tag's there. So stepping in, Brandon Lau. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brandon Lau sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Popped up. Romine shading to his right. 2 down.
Third baseman number 2.
So digging in now, Yandy Diaz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. And now pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in
Play ball. Three.
So here's Mike Zunino. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. To third. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Martinez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is.
Let's play ball.
Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. And now he'll look at the plate, but go to second instead. There's one. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Yeah, that's always a tough turn because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to cover. This time, they just get the one.
Colin Poche enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Cam Gibson will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season as the blowout continues. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Into the box, Austin Romine. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he's safe.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate now, Nico Goodrum as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
In now, Jordy Mercer. He swings and misses. Throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. And there are two away now. Stepping in, Victor Reyes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Meadows moving back, still ranging back. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 34 home runs now on the year as this lead got even wider. Standing in now, Yasiel Puig. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. Michael Lorenzen comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 8 runs already in this inning. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. Striding in once again, Kristen Stewart. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. One out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, Ji-Man Choi. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And it's fouled away. turned on down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again, Cam Gibson. He's homered and doubled. Mike Yastrzemski will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Mike Yastrzemski takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. At the plate, Brandon Lau. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
This is popped up. Cabrera moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Standing in, Willie Adames. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Popped him up. Romine is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Third baseman number 2.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. Here now is Mike Zunino, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. They're in a wee bit of a hole down. Nick Anderson comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Belted high and deep into right center. Meadows moving back. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Into the box now, Jordy Mercer, as he'll take a look at ball one, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. At the plate, Victor Reyes breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Yasiel Puig. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents to say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Martinez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Craig Kimbrell enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Craig Kimbrell.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Kimbrell is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And he fouls this one off. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's right there. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Michael Fulmer got the W while striking out 16 as Detroit took care of the Rays 18-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Nelson Cruz had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox 15-5. The Royals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 6-1. The Cleveland Indians totaled 13 hits as a team as they blasted the Astros 12-6. Luke Voit needed only a triple to hit for the cycle, leading the Yanks to a win over the rival Red Sox 4-3. Jesus Luzardo collected his 8th win overall as the Athletics claimed the victory over the Orioles 4-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The Toronto Blue Jays held their opponent to just 2 hits as they sank the Mariners 10-0. The Texas Rangers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Angels 12-7. They now have 5 straight wins. The Los Angeles Dodgers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 3-1. The Braves amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-3. The Mets knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-3. The Cincinnati Reds knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-3. The Milwaukee Brewers racked up 11 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-2. Ryan Helsley earned the 3rd W of his season as the Cardinals beat their rival Cubs 1-0. Wilmer Flores collected a total of 4 driven in as the Giants beat the Diamondbacks 11-5. He is currently riding a 10-game hitting streak. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here.